Hi guys, I'm Brady. Is it easy to make friends?
I'll do it. Okay, Patrick.
Okay.
Yeah. It's easy to make friends. Like, don't worry about it. I mean, you'll probably make friends like within your classes.
It'll be like the
And stay up. I think she'll ask another question.
Oh, thanks. Is middle school hard?
And you can come up closer.
It's not that hard. You just have to. Oh, it's not that hard. You just have to try hard, and transition may be a little hard, but everything else is really easy.
Yeah, what's transition? What does transition mean?
From going to 4th grade to the middle school.
Switching schools.
Yeah, switching schools. I don't know.
Hello. Yeah, this lady there. Do you have class birthdays or any other
Birthdays.
Birthday.
You don't really have class birthdays. They just like say whose birthday it is on the announcements like every morning. Well, not very fun. Oh yeah, if like some of your friends, they may decorate your lockers on like their birthday.
Ms. McGuire, is it possible to move your camera so we can see more of your class as well?
You are now muted.
We're trying to get Mrs. Benson. Mrs. Benson, are you in at all?
My webcam is being used by a different application, so
Can you close out that application?
I don't know what
I'll figure that out. We're going to work on getting Mrs. Benson's showing my class as well, but in the meantime, can you see the rest of them?
You are now unmuted.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
You are now muted.
How many grades are on each floor?
Grades are Grades. You hyped? You hyped for 5th grade? Okay, so to answer your question, there's 2 grades on each floor. There's the 5th and 7th on the lower grade, and then the 6th and 3rd grade. 4. You said grade. I think it's the same class, different angles.
Yeah, they're getting fancy.
Yeah, this is a good angle.
Here you go.
Shout out.
You did a great job.
please? How many periods will we have? How many periods will we have?
You are now muted.
I'm glad you guys can understand.
So each day you have 7 class periods. You have, and then you also have SSR, which is self-reading. And then you have lunch, and then in 5th and 6th grade you have recess.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
No. Thank you.
Big and loud. Loud. Just
And we have a question. Can you install computer games or
So the school monitors what you do on their Wi-Fi and on the computers. So if you're caught playing games, they'll most likely work with you. And it just resets your school computer.
okay? Can you have a phone in class? Can you have a phone in class? Can you have a phone in class?
You have a phone in class.
Can have phones in class. You're not supposed to, but it really just depends on the teacher or what class you're in.
Okay. Thank you.
You guys also feel free to maybe ask a question back. Related to their question.
And do you go on field trips?
I'll do it.
You go on like one field trip, right? One field trip a year.
Mhm.
And so this you take like one field trip. I didn't know what the field trip was. But this and then 6 you take a field trip to Chicago. In DC. And so this year we're taking a 7th and 8th are taking field trips to DC, and in 8th grade we go to see.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Brandon. What is recess like?
I'll do it.
Recess is really fun. You could just do whatever you really want with your friends. You could go on the swing set. You could play wall ball. You could play basketball. But you have to bring all the ball yourself.
Thank you.
And you can only have recess from 5th and 6th grade.
Okay.
And the next person, let's try to ask a question in return.
I'll ask all the questions.
Relevant.
Do you ever forget your locker?
Alright. When you forget your locker combination, like if you just forget it for a second, you can go to the nearest teacher and ask them for a key, and they'll unlock the locker for you so you can get to class. But if you forget your locker combination completely, you go to the student counselor, right? Oh yeah, student counselor office or the front office, and you give them your name and you'll get your locker combination. But what I would do, I would hang on to your class schedule you'll get at the beginning of the year because that has your locker number and your locker combination on it.
Okay, thank you.
Depends. We're out of questions, so I'm going to ask you to think, what do you think the most important thing they should know is? And while you're answering, I'm going to brainstorm some more questions.
Okay, so if you're talking about like education, just like remember to study for your tests and stuff and actually try in school. But if you're talking about like friends and like being social, and always just like be yourself, because that's how like you'll make like really good friends and yeah, you'll have good friends if you be yourself and be like kind to others and do all the answers. Don't bully.
Okay, I've got a question for everybody.
Ben,
If there was one thing that you could do over,
how long do you have?
Oh, passing periods are 5 minutes, and you can like get your stuff to go to the next class. Yeah.
You are now unmuted.
I've got a question for the 8th graders. If there was one thing that you could do over in your middle school career, what would it be?
You are now muted.
Moving here. If I had one thing to do over, it would probably be studying for finals more. Because I kind of took finals as like, oh, we already learned this stuff. I don't really need to study because I already like took tests over this. But you really need to like study even though you already learned this stuff.
You are now unmuted.
Very
You are now
cool.
muted. You are now unmuted.
Hey, I'm Nathan, and my question is about how many hours does your school day go?
The first go to school starts at 7:30, and that's when you can go in and like sim class. And the actual class starts at 7:40, and school ends at 2:40, and the buses leave at 2:50 every day.
Oh my god, that's my neighbor.
Hey, Jeff. Oh,
Hi, Caitlin, I love you.
oh, what is your favorite snack?
Sure.
And my favorites. Did you say snack or class? Okay. My favorite class is probably this class or my foreign language class, which is French. Yeah. What? I want to ask another question, but I can't. Okay, what's your favorite class? What's your favorite class in 4th grade? Any class she has.
What classes are different?
Easy. Well, it really depends on like who you are. To be honest, like, I think that language arts is pretty easy. Did you say easy, right? You said easy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like language arts is pretty easy. Social studies can be. I think it's hard, but yeah, but like it really depends on like the teacher and like what's like your best like subjects and stuff like that.
Okay.
Bye, Caitlin. I'll see you at my street. See you at